My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on Applied Data Science with Python. This is lecture number 55. I will continue my discussion on Seaborn library. Since our objective is to understand the data pictorially or visually, we need to consider only the rows wherever the records are filled, because we won't be able to interpret anything from the question marks or from the non values. Means from our data frame we have to remove question marks and non values. What does it mean? We have to clean the data. This procedure I already discussed in lecture number 52. Even we recalled in our previous lecture. There is an attributes NA underscore value equal to double question marks. 4 question marks means what happens? They will be replaced by non values. Just see here, non values are replaced in the place of question marks, isn't it? That I need not discuss. I discussed this many times, isn't it? In this case, our objective is basically to understand the data and understand the relationship that exists between each of the variables. In that case, we want to remove missing values so that we will focus on understanding the data which have complete information from the data frame. So on that note, we can just remove all missing values from data frame, then proceed with the visualization. Basically, my intention is to say before discussing or before visualizing the data by using Seaborn library, better to remove missing values, which I discussed in lecture number 52. That's why I request all of you to go through once this lecture number 52. This slide is from lecture number 52. So let's remove the missing values by using the command drop NA inside the function. That drop NA I discussed. Just see, this is drop NA. Let me show here. Just see, this is drop NA, and inside the function we can just say access equal to 0 and in place equal to true. What does it mean? Access equal 0 means so that all the rows will be removed wherever there are non values. Why? Because all question marks and double question marks, 4 question marks are also set to non values. Now we are dropping all non values, isn't it? If you use in place equal true, you are making changes. The changes will get reflected in data frame itself. This also I discussed in my lecture number 52 itself. If you observe this one, earlier in previous case, what's happening here? Just observe this output screen carefully. Earlier we had 14 in the place of 1096. Earlier we had 1436 rows, 10 columns. There is no difference in terms of columns. Now you are getting 1096 rows. Means how many rows are dropped? I can say 340. On the whole, we can say around 340 observations from the data frame are dropped, or I can say they are removed. Means how many there are 340 rows whose values are missing. Now we can proceed. Now you need not bother about that 340, that 340 observation. I must proceed visualization with only 1096. This lecture is simply repetition of my 52nd or 52 lecture. Just again I am requesting you to go through that lecture. Now we will try to understand scatter plot with Seaborn library. I already discussed scatter plot with Matplotlib library. Now we will try to understand. So now let's see how to create the scatter plot. So here we are going to create scatter plot of price and age that will be built using default arguments. Anyway, we will try to understand SNS dot set. What does it mean? SNS dot set style equal to dark grid. Anyway, we will see output so that you can understand what is this dark grid means. SNS dot set means we are giving the theme to the background. What is our theme? Our background theme is dark grid. Background of the plot. The theme is being dark grid. That means you will have a dark shade as a background of your plot, and you will as well have a grid. You can basically set themes to your background, and background by default is dark grid. Means just if I say SNS dot set, by default system will treat style as background. This theme, default theme is background. We will discuss these things in more clearer and approachable manner in my future data science algorithms. Time being, let me proceed further. Just time being, understand set SNS dot set is you know what is SNS. In last class only I discussed. This is used to keep background theme. So in order to do scatter in order to do a scatter plot, the function to be used from Seaborn library is regplot. This is regplot, isn't it? Regplot stands for regression plot. Inside the function, you have to specify the variable for x-axis and y-axis. Since it is going to be a scatter plot of price and age under x-axis. Just see, x equal to data of age. Data is data frame name, age is on x-axis. That's what it says. Y equal to data means data frame means price. Means you are taking, what does it mean? Age under the x-axis, price under the y-axis. We are going to check how price varies with respect to age of the cars. So here, just we will try to understand the output. Let me display the output. Just observe this one. As the age increases, if you observe this this particular graph, just see, as age is increases, what is your interpretation? As the age increases, the price decreases. Just see, here you have high price, this height is decreasing, isn't it? What does it mean? As age is increasing, price is decreasing. Age is here not in terms of years, it is in terms of months, means 10 months, 20 months, 30 months, 40 months, 50 months, like that. This is months. For example, 80 months means what? 80 months means approximately 6.6 years. For example, 70 months means what? It is approximately 5.8 years. Isn't it? It's 5.8 years. So, in this case, the price is very low whenever the car age is beyond 5 years. Beyond 5 years means after 70 months, just if you see, the price is very small height, isn't it? Means as age is increasing, price of the car is decreasing. It is generally logically also that's correct, isn't it? Now, if you observe this graph, price is very high for new aged cars. This one is new aged car, isn't it? Is it not? Price is very high. This height is very high for new aged cars because the car is traveled is very depending on the age, distance traveled, isn't it? There could be more if it traveled more, there could be more damage. It's common sense. And since it is not new, the price is also coming down. Means as it gets older, price comes down. If it is new car, your price is high. This is common interpretation. Anybody can understand. It is very obvious from the logic perspective also, isn't it? Perspective and data perspective, both are same. Your logic perspective and data perspective are same. As age increases, the price automatically decreases. Same thing I am saying repeatedly. This height is high, but whereas this height is very low. Means price is decreasing. On y-axis you have price. On x-axis you are having age. As age is increasing, price is coming down. Why? Because height is decreasing. It's simple. If you also see if you also see this regression line which is plotted over the scatter plot, just see, this is the regression line. Just, is it not visible? This is regression line, isn't it? This is because by default fit underscore reg, I will discuss about this, fit underscore reg equal to true, means if you are not specifying anything, automatically this function will display, means this particular function will display, what will it display? It will display regression line, isn't it? What it does means, it is basically estimate coefficient of x and then plots the line over the points. That's why the function is named as regression plot. Why? Because this line, as it is plotting regression line, they are calling it as regression. Reg plot means regression plot. If you don't want to consider the regression line into the scatter plot, if you just want to have only scatter plot, in that case you can do it by specifying fit underscore reg equal to false. Just see this one. Here what am I doing? Fit underscore reg equal false. By default it is true. That's what I told you. By default it is true. If you don't want regression line, just set, just add one more variable, fit underscore reg equal false. This is the output. Just see, let me show this output in big screen. Just see, now you can see it may be more clean and clear and more approachable manner. Just see, here you don't have any regression line. In previous output we had a regression line. Now you don't have any regression line. This 0, this I already discussed, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. What does it mean? These are X tick labels. Here you have X ticks like this, X ticks. But 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 are known as X tick labels. Here these are Y tick labels, and these 1000, these are Y labels. Here X labels, Y. This I think I need not repeat. I discussed many times, isn't it? The boxes are called grids. You can see these grids. Grids I already explained in future classes. In previous classes. This is grid. Maybe I don't know whether it is visible or not. These are the grids. Is it visible? These are known as grids. Scatter points are called markers. Just see, these points are known as markers. We can customize the appearance of the markers. How can I customize the appearance of the markers? We will try to understand this customization with appropriate example. Just it is simple and straightforward. Just what you have to do, just you have to add one more argument or one more parameter. What is that parameter? Marker equal to, I am saying here, star. Inside the marker we can specify the type of the marker you want to have in the scatter plot. Here asterisk I am giving. I want this particular symbol in my scatter plot. In this example we are going to create a scatter plot of price versus age by fuel type. How will it be? Before going to discuss that particular point, just show me the same output by customizing. How am I customizing? By giving marker equal to star. In that case you will get this type of output. Just see, this is just I am changing marker. If I say marker equal star, that is in the output screen, it is giving output in terms of markers. You can customize that markers. That's what that is my intention. Now let me proceed further. In this example we are going to create a scatter plot of price versus age by fuel type. What does it mean? By fuel type, in the sense we are going to add one more variable into scatter plot, that is the variable fuel type, because it is of what's the reason why are you going to add? Means it gives the relationship between the price with the age by adding another variable fuel type. Like how price varies when the age increases, this I already discussed, isn't it? Increases with respect to the different fuel types of the car. This is new thing. In earlier case I discussed only relation between price and age of the car. Now my intention is how price varies when the age increases with respect to different fuel types of the car. So that can be added by parameter, hue parameter. That's what it says. Just see, what is hue parameter? Just see here. Let me repeat, just we will try to understand this. X equal to age, on x-axis I am taking age, on y-axis I am taking price. Your data frame name is data. Fit underscore reg equal to false means you are not keeping regression line. This parameter, I am discussing about this hue parameter, that's what it says. Hue equal to fuel type means, that's what I am saying, and including another variable to show the fuel type of category. With the I will show legend equal true. I already discussed about what is legend in matplotlib, and palette equal set1. We will try to understand. Here we are going to add fuel type under the argument or parameter called hue. Now we will try to understand this one. Let me show this one. Let me explain again, and we are going to represent the fuel type with respect to different colors. Here we are going to do that by using command called lmplot. Just see this this particular command, this particular function is known as sns.lmplot, isn't it, from the Seaborn library. lmplot is function which combines regression in I will discuss about this lmplot. Time being, just understand this particular function is useful to keep hue and legend and palette. We will try to understand what they are. On x-axis what you are doing, x-axis you are taking age, on y-axis you are taking price, and data means data frame name. Fit underscore reg equal false means just try to understand arguments, so that later we will try to understand what is lmplot in detail. Fit underscore reg equal false means what? You will not plot that regression line, isn't it? We don't get regression line over the scatter plot, isn't it? Fit underscore reg equal false means what? If you don't want to have regression line or scatter plot, just say fit underscore reg equal false. Here I am adding one more variable into the scatter plot using the hue parameter. This is hue parameter, isn't it? Since we are going to add one more variable, points are points are going to be differentiated using colors based on the fuel type. That's important. Fuel type of the car. In that case, we need to know which color represent what category. In that case, I need to have legends as well. So I have set legend equal to true. Legend I already discussed in matplotlib with the help of labels, isn't it? And you can also set color palettes using the different color palettes that are available in Seaborn library. One of it is called set1. There are different color palettes. I will discuss all these things. Timing, just understand there are different types of color palettes. Here one of it is set1, and I have just used set1 as color palette to color the data points based on the fuel type. This is the scatter plot of price versus age. That's what I am saying. Price versus, let me proceed further. Yes, this is the scatter plot which we need. Just observe this scatter plot. This is the scatter plot of the price versus age by fuel type. It is the same scatter plot, but here we just differentiated data points using categories that are available under fuel type. But we have just differentiated data points using the categories that are available under the fuel type. But we have just differentiated the data points. How can I differentiate it? Just see here, red color. Let me explain like this. It's simple and straightforward. Red represent diesel. Just see, this red represent diesel. Blue represent petrol. This blue represents petrol. Green represents CNG. That's what I told. What is our intention? Our intention is to build a scatter plot in between price and age. This is price and age by fuel type. What are the fuel? There are three types of fuels. We have this particular red color represent diesel, blue color represent petrol, green represent CNG. That you can understand. If you see here, there are more data points or there are more cars that are of petrol type. What's the reason? Why? Because What is petrol type means? Petrol type means blue color, isn't it? Means in this scatter plot, if you observe carefully, more number of blue color markers. Therefore, what does it mean? What is your conclusion? There are more number of petrol type cars, isn't it? Why? Because that blue color, isn't it? That blue color represents what? That blue color represents what? Petrol type car. The price is really higher for the cars which has diesel fuel type. How do you know? What is a diesel? Here already represented diesel, isn't it? This is the color. This one. Why? Because the colors I already discussed. I think I need not repeat colors, isn't it? Why? Because red represent diesel. Why? Because this one is having more height, isn't it? Just see this graph. This one, isn't it? What does it mean? The price is comparatively lower. Let me repeat. I will repeat this one. The price is really higher for the cars which has diesel fuel type. Just say this one. This color indicates. The price is comparatively lower for the cars which has CNG as fuel type. We can also check relationship between the price and age, as we know that whenever the car age is high, the price is very low, and the age is low, then the price is high. Similarly, you can understand, similarly, we can analyze these graphs with the help of transparency, shape and size. These things I will discuss in my future classes. Timing, let me go to our Jupyter notebook and we will try to understand these programs. Just see first one, what we are doing. Just we are removing. We are just what we are saying, NA underscore value equal to double question mark 4 question marks means wherever that double question mark 4 question marks are, this I need not explain. All will replaced by NaN values. This also I already explained. Data dot drop NA means all null value columns will be dropped so that the size will be decreased to 10906 rows. Means approximately 340 rows are dropped, isn't it? Now let me plot SNS.set dark grid. I already explained. This is theme of the plot. Theme of the what is this plot? This plot scatter plot, isn't it? Just see this is the theme background. Just you can see the grids. This I already explained. There is a line. This line is known as regression line. This reg plot, reg plot means regression plot. It also draws a regression line. If you don't want to have regression line, just say fit underscore reg equal false. By default it is true. Therefore here you don't have any regression line. Just see the output. But whereas you can customize output. How can I customize? Just you can change the markers. Just say marker equal to star or asterisk means you will get your own markers, isn't it? This also I already discussed. Even if you want to keep legends, even if you want to compare price and age of the car with respect to fuel type. These are diesel, petrol, CNG. This is known as legend. We already discussed in our MATLAB plot itself. This we already discussed the output of this particular graph. Just go through this lecture. If you have any difficulty, just keep a comment so that we will try to understand these things. Thank you very much.